going to do a little painting. I have done this one before, and a long time ago, but a lot of people like the painting I put up for Treasure Rangers charity thing, and they said about, oh, you've got talent and all. It's nothing to do with talent, it's just about having a go. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to put a link in to the person I learned from, and very good, very simple and all that. But I'm just going to show you, because if I put just a link and say here's a painting thing to look at, you probably won't bother. Right, so one brush, and I've got to walk around here now. One brush, and I'm just using a plate. You can use anything. There's the brush, nice soft bristle brush. I'm just using a jug for the water, right? And that's all, that's the lot. I'll put a line across here, you can see it. That's just like an horizon line. You'll learn all about that if you watch the link I'm going to post for you. So I'll stay out of the out of the light here, but I'm struggling. Anyway, let's just get on and bang on with it. I've got an air dryer as well. That's just makes it go quicker, basically. So what I'm doing, I'm mixing a very thin paint. You can probably see that, right? And that's just to take the colour off the paper. I just don't want it really bright white, right? So what I'll do, that's the horizon line. I'll come down to about an inch above it and then stop. And that's all. This is very thin. You can hardly see the brown, but I'm using burnt umber with this, just one colour. Right, let's see how we get on with that. And just basically paint the door. Right, just slap it on, quick as you can. Come down to about an inch above that horizon line we put in. And that'll do. Any little hairs like that, just flick them off the corner of the brush. Right, just going to give that a quick dry, so put your fingers in your ears. I'll just dry this. Just realised I shouldn't have dried it. I've stopped, so I'm going into a bit more paint on the brush, just making it a bit more darker now. And right from the top of the paper, just squiggle lines across really, that's all you're doing. Right. A bit more up there. And I think that'll do. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can just to show you how easy it is. Right, a little bit darker again, and we'll just go up in the top corner, very top corner. Right, hope you can see you've got like little cloud shapes appearing now. The sky's usually darkest at the top. Right, so I'm not going to do too much. As I say, I just want to make this quick for you. In fact, I might do just a little bit more, right in the very top corner, just a bit darker. Right, that'll do. Brush in the jug of water. Now, I'm going to dry it, so put your fingers over your ears. Right, that'll do for the sky. Right, take my brush out the water now, and I'm just drying it a bit. I've got a cloth here. You can see I just put it on like that and push down. It just dries this top end, so it's not soaking wet, that's all. Don't scrub it. And see that, it's like a point. Very thin edge on the brush. Right. So what we do, we put some hills in now, or mountains, call them what you want. And just don't take the brush off the paper as you go across, because if you do, you'll think, oh, that doesn't look right, and it won't look right. I'm starting on the far edge, right, and you see where I've dried there a bit, I've got like a little horrible mark. So what I'll have to do, I'll just start off the edge of the paper and brush down and come straight across. A few little bumps in there, right, and we run down. Doesn't matter if you get little white bits showing, they can look quite good actually, so don't worry too much. Come right down to that 1 inch line, right? Right, fingers over your ears again. That'll do. And what I'm going to do now, always put your brush back in the water, right, just getting some excess water off again. Make the paint just slightly darker now, just a touch darker. What we're going to do is put some foreground in here down to this line, right, so it can be little hillocks or whatever. Try and leave some of the white. You don't have to rush too much now with this. This is where we can slow down a bit. That's it. I don't want to slow down too much because I want to show you how quick and easy it can be. Alright, won't be a Van Gogh or a Rembrandt or anything like that, but it'll be a painting that you've done. Right, and I'll do back in the water and dry the brush off a little bit. Oh, that is. Thank God trouble with my water works, you can probably hear that. Right, so I've gone a little bit darker paint now. I'm going to come down to this pencil line I put in. Right, same thing, you're not drawing anything, you're dabbing and moving and dabbing and moving, right? So we'll just try and stay off that line, well, just on the line if you can. So as we want, we're putting a bit of water in, so obviously we don't want the water running downhill. It doesn't look right in a lake. It's alright in a river and stuff like that, but not in a lake. Right, just there, just a touch. I'm sorry about the shadow, I can't do nothing about it. If you see me metal detecting video, you know I'm not a professional video or whatever you want to call them. Just a bit more shape to some of them. I say you can do anything you want here. I think I just wanted really dark, so I've just added a bit more paint. Really dark right at the front here. Keep your head out the way of the light. Right, that will do. Right, I should dry that really, but I'm going to try, no, better that. No mail, cock it up. Right, so let's give it a quick blast. Put your fingers in your ears. Right, now I'm going back to the tin one now. You know, a bit like for the first clouds and for the first hills. So you want it pretty thin. I say you can let it dry and go over it again if you're not happy with it. Right. Right, I'm starting from over this side. I'm going to go across about twice and then that's it. Right, so try and keep it straight as I can. Right, it's not quite dark enough. Right, there's a bit up there, a bit of white, but that can be like the reflection of the sky. Right, I could have got closer, but that'll do. Quick dry again, fingers in your ears. Right, what we do now, get the brush back out the water, and down here at the front we've got like reeds, what you get at the edge of a lake. So don't want the brush pointy at this stage. Like I showed you before, it was a bit pointy, like a blade. If you look at that, nearly dropped water on me paper. Hope you can see that. I can't see nothing, you see, so but see the way it's fluffed up a bit. You want it like that. Right, and what we do, just quickly, the kids could do this actually, watch. Sorry about the shadow again, but can't be helped. Right, what I'm doing, I'm not going into any water now, because what I'm going to do is darken it now. This forefront here, the front, because I want to send them reeds back a little bit further, so they look like they're in front of the back ones. You know what I mean. Don't say you don't. So, as I say, I'm rushing this. I'd normally take a bit more, even flick up a part if you want. I'd usually take a bit more time on it, but this is just to show you that you can do it. I don't care. If you say you can't do this, then there's no hope for you. I'm sorry, but there isn't. I'm going hardly touching, but I'm not touching paper. Just barely touching the paper now with the brush. You see, just to get a bit of height on some of them. That's all. Right. So, quick blast again with the hair dryer. Cover your ears. Right, so basically we're nearly finished. Hang on a sec, I knew I forgot something. Sorry about that. Right, so let's shine it somewhere there here. Right, So I'll just put woody. Right. And with the same pen, you can use a very thin brush if you want, but as I say, I'm thinking for time for you, so let's just a flattened out V. Right. Do one on its edge there, and maybe a little one up there. Right. Couple of birds up in the sky. Right, and that's it, we're finished. Just take that off quickly. Right, because I want to show you a bit more. Oh, rip the paper, it doesn't matter. Right. And let's have a look at that. It's straight, so the water's not running away. Go up as far as you want, or as down as far as you want. You just fit it into the window how you want it. And that is basically that. Right, that's a mount on it. Right, so that's it. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to have a look at the person who I learned off about 12 years ago, maybe a bit more. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. I was just bored with this lockdown, so I thought I'd show you something. Okay, take care and ta-ra for now.